Hey guys, so a while back I posted a video apologizing about being late on some of my videos and having some struggles. Well, although that is a lot and I can't really put into words about everything that has happened, I thought that I would give at least something. During that time, I ended up with 2 poems. One more recent than the other. The other one is a little bit sadder. This one, the second one's more, I would say, self-acceptance. I have to say that I am more of a people pleaser than someone who wants to value her own voice. So me coming out and talking about this, or even reading this, will kind of give me back my voice in some sort of way. So, let's go. Alright. So, the first one is called, Tears Drip. Drip, drip, each tear they slip. Each holds a grip, one that does not dare to let go. Going down my face in slow motion, they do not dare to go faster than the notion of trust I had for you, the one that would have lasted forever with you. Drip, drip, each tear they slip, going further and further, the memories they fade, coming back darker with a shade of black and white, a shade of blue, a shade of red, and back again. Then comes the wave of anger, the one filled with unforgiveness, the one that takes time to surrender to the existence of the one who remained true throughout our time, the one who holds me now repeating that rhyme. The rhyme goes, drip, drip, each tear they slip. Let me wipe your tears for you. Let me speed up time for you. Let me guide you through the dark that threatens to extinguish the spark I had ignited in you, the spark that never goes away. Drip, drip, each tear they slip, going further and further. The memories of old, the memories of new, each one holding colors of you, remnants of a beautiful bond, one I never thought would break. Now they lay shattered on the floor, those tiny shards no longer fixable, crushed to dust by the door, the closed one that cannot be ignored. Lord, please hold me close in this time, for I know no way past it in this dark moment of mine. My little puppet on strings, by the way. My little puppet on strings now free. My little puppet on strings now plea. After weeks of not speaking, after days of not weeping, here I am somehow getting my life back together. Here you are trying to yank me back into that weather. The one ending all things of our friendship, the one that unraveled truths hidden in that sunken ship. Things I was unwilling to acknowledge, your words outshine mine, my thoughts no longer play my inner rhyme. My little puppet on strings now free, my little puppet on strings now struggles and pleads. Each step I took was to please you, each step hurts my inner plea to be true to you. A spoken echo's not my own, my words a stranger, my truth unknown. I was a puppet without even knowing it, tied by a string like the hand it moved me. Each movement erases who I'm meant to be. Looking back on words now spoken, the things I wish I could have gone back and broken. I don't even remember the time. I don't even remember what's mine. Did you ever see me? Or just the vines? Or just the sharp vines? Twisting tight, hiding my lines. thorns woven around my throat, each word a wound I dare not gloat. In not being true, I robbed me, and I robbed you of the truth that sets us free from the clue that I ignored, the clue about the disaster that now has me floored. I could let you back in and continue our trend. I could go back to rejecting my own self-mend. But an inner voice is telling me to look away, for everything we had is now gray. My little puppet on strings now free. My little puppet on strings now plea. Cutting my strings was no easy deed. Like breaking a ring, it stings and bleeds. A ring that tightened each time I falsely gave. A ring that slowly dragged me down to my grave. Now unbound, I whisper no plea. Only the echoes of a newfound ease. That plea I had weeks ago playing on my lips. That plea that sang me to sleep before it began to slip. I do not regret our time, but now it's me who must pay for my self-crime. The crime of my self-rejection. The crime of me not seeing your over-projection. Your projection that never gave me my time. Your projection leading to my crime. My little puppet on strings now free. My little puppet on strings no longer in plea. Now that I'm free, and my heart now sings with glee. Oh, how it's good to no longer be that puppet standing in front of me.